Hi everyone, thank you very much for taking a moment to watch this film. Today I'm going to play for you my arrangement of Coldplay's Yellow. It's a very ambient fingerstyle kind of arrangement. It's quite challenging, and for that reason, after I've performed it for you, I'm going to give a lesson on some of the more challenging musical and technical aspects. So first of all, I'm going to play it for you, and you can see today I'm going to use my jazzer. Just for fun, you can play this on an acoustic as well, of course, or a classical even. So I'm running it through my AER amplifier, and I'm passing it through some reverb, a short delay, and also a slow phaser, just for fun. So here's Coldplay's Yellow, and after I'll give you a lesson on some of the elements within the score. And if you want to download the score, which comes in both notes and tab, you can see the link in the video description. So here's Yellow by Coldplay. Hope you enjoy it. So I hope very much you enjoyed that. So what I'm going to do now is just talk you through some of the more unusual and challenging moments in this arrangement, just by means of a little lesson. So I'm going to start off with bar 5 for those of you who have the score. And you can see this is in a really high position for the guitar. I'm at the 14th fret. And what I'm trying to do is get this overlap sound. I've unplugged the guitar now so you can hear a dry sound. And then I want that harmonic at the 12th fret. So I'm doing the harmonic with my first finger, but I want the first finger to keep the B in the bass. So I'm actually catching the harmonic with the base of my index finger at the 12th fret. Like that. So by that technique I can keep the bass going. Another option, and this might be better if you're playing a classical guitar, might be to use your thumb, almost in a way a cellist does, so you can have this kind of sound. So I've used my thumb there for the bottom of that, for that first string to catch that harmonic. And another thing about this passage is there's some quite challenging finger substitution to do. So if I just play from here, I bring my first finger up, and then just try and discreetly exchange those fingers without losing too much resonance. So that's obviously challenging without a cutaway, but it is possible. Another option is to do it an octave lower, and if you download the score, there is this alternative for this passage, and I'll play it for you. Same substitution there of fingers 3 and 4. The next passage I'm going to look at is bars 16 into 17. And one of the challenges about this arrangement is to bring out the vocal melody. And in this part there's an open B, which is the vocal note. And in bar 17 there's this passage of ascending sixths. Sounds like country and western, but it's been fingered like that to allow the B to ring on. Listen out for this note when I go here. So that B is still ringing underneath those sixths. The next passage I want to talk about is bar 27. I'm obsessed with hinge bar raise. I'm going to go, there's an F sharp being played on string 1 there, 2nd fret, and you can see I'm using the base of my index finger. Now you could easily do that like this, with your index there, but what happens is you have to bend this finger in this kind of tight position, and it tenses up the whole hand. So I often use the base of a finger to keep the hand in a more relaxed position. And if you watch the film of the performance, you'll see I do this on many occasions. I think that's a really important technique. Next passage is bar 35. This is the second half of the verse, second time around, and the vocal melody comes in sixths just to give some variety. I've marked a hammer on. Now we've got a bar at the 6th position, second finger holding down the B, and 3 and 4 doing the tune. It's quite technically difficult, that. You might want to consider missing out the hammer on. Another thing you can do is when you play the open strings which follow, try and keep at least 1 or 2 of the melody notes, in fact, sustaining for as much time as possible. And that way you get the maximum resonance with the passage. And I want to talk to you about bar 59. There's an unusual technique in 59 where I do a slide on string 4 and I do a finger substitution during the slide. You see violinists and cellists doing this kind of technique quite often, but it's less common on the guitar. Let me show you and I'll explain then why we're doing this. So here's the passage played slowly. So there, I slid from F sharp to G sharp, and I swapped from finger 2 to finger 1. And the reason I'm doing that is in the bar afterwards I want finger 2 to get that B in the bass. And the last thing to say is, obviously the interpretation I play for you today is quite an ambient, gentle arrangement. I think it goes well with the lyrics. The song always strikes me as being actually a very sad song, even though it's a rock song. It works really well quickly, or more quickly, and it's no more difficult really. So you might want to consider playing it at etc. So it's no more difficult. I think it could work quite well, almost like a slightly more country kind of style sound. I hope so much this has been useful to you. Please do comment, get in touch. And if you're interested in Skype lessons, my website will come up, no doubt. Just get in touch with me, drop me a mail. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.